Happy Thursday. Hi there. It's Asa Nilsson, life coach in Västerås, Sweden. And today I'm not feeling super great. I feel a little weird. I'm not sure what's going on, but I feel very heavy. Like I feel like I have lead weight on my right arm and my right leg. And I don't know what that's about, but I am doing a video today instead of doing a live because I have to kind of keep going with other things today. And so since I'm not feeling super great, I figured I would do it this way. Hope it's okay for you. So couple of things. I want to start with announcing that I am doing something that I'm really excited about. On September 14th, I am going to be hosting my first workshop here in Västerås, Sweden. And it's going to be at this place called the Gallery Soho, and it's in downtown on Kulturnatten, the culture night here in Västerås, where people walk around and go into art studios, galleries, shops, and all this, and kind of get cultural events. And so I have been asked to host a workshop, and I am doing so from 5 to 6 p.m. at Gallery Soho in Västerås. So please, you are welcome to come. It is free. And if you'd like to get a taste of what it's like to be coached and what coaching is about, it's a free way, it's a free tester to come in and check it out. And we're going to do a little activity. So the hour will go fast, but I want to come out. I want to come out of my house. I want to meet some new people, and I was really honored that I was asked to do it. It's coming out of my box for sure. So I hope you can come and support me and come and learn something new about yourself maybe. I hope that would be a good time. So last week I mentioned that I had gotten a topic that was sent in by one of my viewers, and I wanted to discuss it with you here today because maybe it will mean something to you as well. Instead of just going directly to this person and giving my answer to her, I figured I would bring it up here and talk about it so that you can hear it too, because maybe you've got something like this going on in your life. So the question was, what is the difference between fact and an excuse? One man's fact is another man's excuse, so how does someone try to tell a fact without it sounding like an excuse? Personally, I have difficulty expressing my disability as a fact. Others call it an excuse. So what's the difference? Thanks. I'm not going to mention any names because it's not pertinent, but so I have a couple of things I want to ask there, or at least bring to light. First of all, a coach is not a counselor. I can give you my thoughts, some questions that you could maybe ask yourself. But my immediate reaction when I read this was, what is an excuse? An excuse versus fact. Well, first we can start with an excuse is usually someone's perception of what they're hearing you say. So something you may want to take into consideration is, first of all, who cares what anybody else thinks? Because really, anybody else's opinion of you is none of your business, okay? So if we bring it back to us, not anybody else, what are we thinking about ourselves? What are we putting out to the world as far as our energy? Because people typically don't hear what you're saying. They base their opinions on how you're acting. So let's say you have a disability. You say, personally, I have a difficulty expressing my disability as a fact. I don't know what your disability is, but keep this in mind. Your disability, you may have a disability, but you are not your disability. There's a difference. And when you make power statements, the I am statements, those are called power statements. And when I say I am disabled, I have a disability, those are big words. So I don't know what your disability is, but you may want to think about, instead of focusing on what the disability is, what is, instead of disable, what are you able, right? Disability, ability, what are you able to do? What are you able to focus on? Because if we sit and think about this being the disability versus this, which is the ability, the possibilities, the potential, that is what I'm feeling based on what I'm reading here. That's probably the mirroring that you're getting back, is that people may be saying or telling you that, listen, I don't know if you have this disability or not, but it sounds like you're making an excuse. Maybe that's the truth. I don't know. It's only for you to know, because you know the truth, and it's only up to you to know your truth. So, all right. So how much do you spend, how much time are you spending in your own head thinking about the disability? How much time are you spending getting out of your head and thinking about what are you able to do? Who are you able to help? If you don't feel like you can help yourself at the moment, that's okay. How can you help others? What can you do for someone else? Is there somebody, you have a neighbor that needs you to go to the grocery store for them? You have somebody that's got a dog. You have a friend that has a dog and they're having a hard time getting home to walk the dog on break. Can you go and help them out? Can you do something for others to get out of your own head? Because when you get out of your own head, you get out of your own way, and then other magical things start to happen and you start giving off a completely different energy. So, what is the difference? What is the difference between excuses and fact? Well, in my opinion, an excuse is something that is not based on fact. An excuse is something that is, you're looking for a reason not to do something, or you're looking for a reason for your current situation, when in fact your current situation may be based on very many different facets and different facts. So I want you to think about what can you do instead of what can't you do, and really, why does it matter what anybody else thinks? Who defines your rules? Who defines your life? You do. So when you think about how are you defining your life, if you don't like how you're defining it, can you change it? Yes, you can. You can change your opinion. You can change the way you do things. You can change the way you think. You can change the way that you act towards other people. You can change the way you present yourself out to the world. And that takes practice. That takes work, but it's possible. So again, if your disability is here, that is a piece. That is a piece of your life that isn't who you are. It is a piece of you, okay? If it is or if it isn't. And if you don't want that disability to be a piece of you anymore, then maybe you can put it on the shelf and just leave it there. Can you leave it there and then just go about your business? Go about doing your life. Go about making a difference in this world outside of yourself. Because when you're dealing with other people, helping other people, getting your head out of the sand, doing whatever you can, miraculous things happen around you. People start seeing you differently. You start feeling differently. So I want you to think about watching the I am statements, the power statements of I am disabled, I am this, I am that, people are this. Just think about what you're saying, how you say it. If you can even start making, this is just a little tip, can you start making like little notes about yourself and what you are able to do? Because sometimes when we get stuck in a place, we forget what we can do, who we are, and what our powerful, fantastic things are that we have, these wonderful qualities and characteristics. Can you put this little post-its around your house, your apartment, put it on a mirror, put it on your door, put it where you sit, put it on your computer, put like memories, really nice memories, good things that you've had and good things that you want to create, like past, future, but don't spend too much time in the past, okay? Look forward. What do you want things to be like? How do you want to create your life? What do you need help with? How can you reach out for help? Who can you reach out to help? But also, who can you help? Okay? Think about that. I really want you to think about who can you help instead of what is wrong with me and what do other people think of me. Remember? Who cares? Remember? Other people's opinions of us do not mean anything, right? It's none of our business. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about other people's opinions of you. And if you don't feel good about what you're doing or how you're living your life, or if you've got something going on that you don't feel great about, surround yourself with people that lift you up. And if you can't find people to lift you up, then you need to lift yourself up. And you need to write things down, write yourself nice memories, nice thoughts, and get out of your skin, get out of your head, and go out of your apartment, go out of your home, put yourself out there and see where there's a need, because there's always people that need help. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave you with that. So I'll let you know what's going on with my weird heavy body syndrome I got going on here. I don't know. Could just be the heat, because it's been really, really warm here. So, but I'm keeping an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it, because I definitely want to make sure that I'm taking care of my own health, of course. So if you have any questions, if you have anything that you would like for me to bring up in next week's call, you're welcome to do so. And I hope that you have gotten your answer now, my friend who has written in with this question. And feel free to reach out, and please come to the Gallery Soho on September 14th if you live in Västerås, Sweden, from 5 to 6 p.m. to get a taste of life coaching, and we'll do an activity like I said. All right, have a great day and take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.